Good morning. Once again, it's time for us to discuss something about nature and everything that is around us. It's made of our escape. Today, we want to look at water. Everybody has a feel of water. We've tasted it, we've used it for many activities. Today, we want to look at some aspects of water, and we are starting with composition of water. It will facilitate and then make you understand that water is made up of two components, oxygen and hydrogen. Yes, water is made up of hydrogen and then oxygen. The chemical formula for water, I guess you know, H2O, right? So it tells us that we have two molecules of hydrogen and then we have one molecule of oxygen in a ratio of 2:1. So without wasting much time, we want to look at other things that pertain to composition of water. And just as we have established, water is known as to have hydrogen and oxygen, and then the process of breaking down chemical compounds into elements is called analysis. All right, it is called analysis. So anytime you have a chemical component or chemical compound and then you are breaking it down into the various elements by chemical means, we call it analysis. So a similar thing occurs in water. Then we have the components of water being broken down for us to get hydrogen and oxygen. When we are able to break down the components of water to get hydrogen and oxygen, we call that process hydrolysis. So hydrolysis is the process whereby the various elements that makes up water is broken down to get hydrogen and oxygen. When we achieve that, we call it hydrolysis. Right. So most of the things that we are going to do is based on hydrolysis, and then we are going to move from there. All right. So we have sources of water. There are many sources of water. We have the pond water, and you know the pond water. We have the stream water, you know, the ones that flows, and then other people will call it river. We have the stream. We have rainwater as another source of water, and then we have the pipe-borne water. The pipe-borne water is the one that we have at home, and then we use it for daily purposes. And we have lagoons also making part of another source of water. It is very important that you understand this subject. That is why we're taking our time to really break it down for you to digest and then assimilate. Remember that hydrogen and oxygen are the elements that comes together for us to get water, okay? And then further breakdown of compounds for us to get elements is what we call analysis, okay? So analysis is when we are breaking down compounds to get various elements. We call it analysis. And then hydrolysis, from the word hydro is water. Hydro is water, and lysis or lysis means breaking. So hydrolysis means water that we are splitting, water that we are breaking. So when we are able to break the various compounds, hydrogen, oxygen, for us to get the various elements, then we call it hydrolysis. We want to say thank you for watching us today. Join us again in our next class. It's going to be another lovely time. Enjoy yourself.